Alrighty, Podracing fans. How are we all doing today? We are in the last day of the group stage. This is match 1 of 3. We have That's No Good versus Nektarn. It'll be a pretty interesting race. Nektarn's has proven himself to be a very good racer, so might be a little bit of an uphill battle for That's No Good, but we will see on how they do. So we're starting on Howler Gorge. Oh, interesting. So it looks like That's No Good is opting to use Bullseye here. It's going to be at a very huge disadvantage with Bullseye's slower overall max speed here. So just to give a little background on either of the racers here. Both of these guys have been in previous journeys. One stat to note is that we have an average crash per race, and that just accumulates over all of them. Oh, Nektarn's an early crash. I'm not sure where That's No Good's going. Taking the scenic route. I like it. Oh, and Nektarn with the ceiling bonk. Oh, so despite the off-road, That's Good is actually pulling ahead. This is actually hilarious. Oh, okay, that's a good crash. So has a little bit of a lead, but then will overtake Bullseye very easily, especially on this straight coming up right here. Yeah, you can just see the difference in their max speeds. Well, you could for a moment there. That's a good crash. But yeah, as I was saying, average crashes per race at the moment, before this tourney started, Nektarn was at 0.9 per race, while That's No Good is sitting at 3.4 per race. Now, I will mention that That's No Good has improved significantly since previous journeys, so he has proven his worth. He's getting a lot better. I think, just other than the minor hiccups at the beginning of the first lap there, Nektarn is very, very solid of a player. Oh, I thought he was going to jump right into that canyon there. I would have been scared. Oh, that's so good. Crashing again. Yeah, Bullseye is very twitchy when it comes to his turning. He's very, very high turn response, opposed to Ben. So if you're not careful with Bullseye, he can easily just smack a wall by just flicking your control stick or tapping the arrow key. I didn't see what how his finish tree was, but it looked like it was pretty smooth. Yeah, only crashing on the ceiling on the first lap. He's doing pretty good. Second and third lap here. On 32-second lap for That's No Good. He is opting not to take the tent shortcut. Here on Ando Prime, that shortcut shows up 2 out of 4 tracks. Well, 3 out of 4 tracks, but it's only used in 2 of 4 tracks. Or at least in turning settings. You can in Beatles Wild Ride, but it's a bit riskier. Alright, Nektarn coming in for the finish here with a 3:35. Yeah, very nice. The first win goes to Nektarn. So we'll just see. That's not good. Finish it out here. Same time, I need to update live tracker stuff. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. All right, it's coming in for the finish. What do we got? 429. All right, so as per tradition of our races, after the first track, both players will ban 2 tracks for the remainder of the match. So Nektarn is banning Bunta Eve Classic. That's not good. Banning Fire Mountain Rally. Nektarn banning Mongaza Speedway. That is an interesting choice. Kind of the meta nowadays is for the lower ranked player in the match to pick Mongaza as kind of a Hail Mary to see if the other player will crash and allow them to sneak in the win. But Nektarn knows, so he banned it. And that's no good. Banning Vengeance. So that is our 4 tracks that we are not going to see today. So recap: Bunta Classic, Fire Mountain Rally, Mongaza Speedway, and Vengeance. So now we will be getting into the track picking. The way it goes here is the loser of the previous match or race will temporarily ban a pod. The winner of the last match will then temporarily ban a track. And then the loser will pick a track while also forcing anything that they so wish up to 3 times. So the forces are no upgrades, skips, and then additional pod bans. And they can be used in tandem too. You don't have to spread them out. We've seen some crazy counter picks from multiple matches so far in the group stage. It's been pretty wild. So that's no good. Does not know who we banned for the pod. All right, so we're getting a Ben ban. So Ben is by far the best character in the game. So Nektarn banning Grabvine. That's interesting. Whoa, okay. So we're getting an early Abyss. I like it. Mainly because I'm not the one doing it. Yeah, so we're going on Abyss with no Ben. So our second pod to pick would be Bull's Roar. He's a close contender for second when it comes to fastest pod. There's also some safety picks, such as Mars or Bullseye. Mars has really good climbing capabilities, while Bullseye is generally just pretty safe to... I mean, as long as you control the twitchiness of them, like I said earlier. But the main caveat of this track is the penalty section. If you fall down in the first section, you will have to take an alternate route that's like 15 seconds longer. Navy Key can be used as a good backup. Wouldn't say he's the best though. But yeah, Abyss is one of those, is like the track that you hated going on as a kid because you kept falling off and the AI kept passing you. I was the same way. Don't worry. This track's a pain. So hopefully both of these guys can stay on top all 3 laps. All right, here we go. Doing a bullseye mirror. They both stay on top on the first turn. Very good. All right, second turn. The turn stays on top. That's a good. Almost fell off, but he managed to stay on right at the last minute. Very nice. Oh, okay. That's not considered a skip. He's good. That was really close, though. Oh, okay, so he managed to fall down. So there's a smaller section of top and bottom, but it's not nearly as bad as the first one that Nektarn's on now. See how he does, second lap. Oh, look how smooth that was. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh no, oh, wait. Hey, okay, he needs to repair. Oh no, he fell out again. Come on. Okay, how is he climbing so easily? What? Oh no! Make it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, he has to take the penalty. His engine turning red there, if it gets blinking red like that, it is much harder to turn in the opposite direction. And that's exactly what happened. It forced him down. Oh, but Nektarn falls off. Ooh, can you climb back up? Oh, almost had it. Come on. Okay, he's gonna take the turn. Hopefully ride it up. Oh no, he doesn't make it either. Okay, it's been interesting. That's not good. It's pretty far behind, so I think Nektarn should be fine. They both fall off at the same point, though. That little sharp turn to get back onto the main road after the fact. It's so that the railing is non-existent, basically. You just go zoom right over it. Oh, so you stayed on top there. Yeah, a little bit of a shorter line there. All right, let's see if that's no good. Can stay on top this one on lap 3. And oh, right, wait. Hey, he makes it. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because Nektarn's already done with a 2:45. Very nice. He is up 2-0. Wait, how that's not good get on top there? I wasn't paying attention. He crashed and landed back up there. That was cool. All right, coming in for the finish. I don't think either of them did out of bounds shenanigans. He got a sub 1 lap 3. That was pretty good. That lap 2 though, oof, 125. All right, so we're gonna see another Ben ban from That's No Good. Nektarn also banning Grapevine again. He really doesn't like the Brunic tracks. I can't blame him. They're pretty twisty turny, very volatile tracks. All right, That's No Good is taking us to Death Row's Revenge. It's a pretty simple track, considering it's in the Galactic circuit. And with no Ben, I would hope to see at least a Bull's mirror, because Bullseye would be very slow comparatively, because there's a lot of straight stretches on this track. I guess he's really liking the Ordibana tracks today too. First Abyss and now Death Rows. I turned there for 209 PB. It's pretty good. So I have a feeling, yeah, That's No Good is going to stay on Bullseye. So he's going to be at a disadvantage again when it comes to speed. And Nektarn taking Bulls. Here we go. And go. There he goes. All right, and you're off. You're gonna see right off the bat that these are much straighter lines. So holding the boost here is going to be a huge advantage to Nektarn. Oh, that's still good. Crashed already? Oh, didn't even notice. Unfortunate. There's like twitchiness and low durability coming into play here. Yeah, you saw that Bulls was holding above 1,000 speed units. Wow, that's no good. Not even hitting 950. Nektarn's gonna pull way ahead here. Unless he starts crashing a bunch. Alright, so that's the second lap. Oh yeah, he's just holding those boosts beautifully. Very nice. Now Bulls, although he is second best, oh, we're getting roof strats. Oh baby. Nice. It's not really required to do that. It's actually more risky to do that because you don't have any guardrails. But it can be faster if you use the strat for it. What did he crash on? Did he crash on nothing? Wait a minute. It looked like he was just boosting out of the tube, and all of a sudden he just went kaboom. What? I don't think I've seen that before. But yeah, Bull's being second best. He has similar top speeds and boost thrust to Ben. However, his traction is really bad comparatively. Oh, he tried to go for the out of bounds finish there, just couldn't quite clutch it. Looked like he went too wide there. But yeah, third win for Nektarn here. He's on a winning streak. I should update here in a moment. That's a good asking. How many times can I ban Ben before it becomes stale? Yeah, you can ban a single pod as many times as you want. It does not matter. All right, doing the classic Ben ban and Grabvine ban. The. All right, we're going to Sunken City, the first track in the semi-pro circuit. It was one of our qualifiers last year. It's a pretty good track. A bit boring, but it has some exciting bits in it. So I would expect these players to do Bullseye and Bulls again, just based on history. Because once again, there are a few straight stretches that Bulls will be able to pull ahead way farther than Bullseye. Not only does Bulls have a better boost thrust and boost duration, well, better boost, but he also has better duration. It lasts much longer than Bullseye's does. On the flip side, though, Bullseye also cools down a lot quicker, so you can boost more. But the overall max speed that you get from... did I just see Elon Mack? I did. Okay. Interesting choice. All right, so not the quickest backup, but Elon's pretty good in his own right. Still better than Bullseye. He still has the advantage when it comes to pod selection here. Ooh, we got a desync. If I can fix that. Oh, wait. I'm trying to figure out what good time is. This trip keeps buffering. Yeah, I'm gonna try 4 seconds. Let's see if that helps. Hopefully I did the right one. Nailed it. Okay. Now a little more in sync here. Yeah, now you can see Nektarn's is one way ahead here. Yeah, like Elon might not hit 1,000 when he's boosting, but it's still more than Bullseye is. You can see he hit nearly 990 before hitting the downslope, while Bullseye over here is, you know, chilling at his 920, 930. Take the first hairpins. Looks good from Nektarn. Very nice. Yeah, that's not good. Takes it. Oh! Clips the edge going into it. Ouch. I love those polygons. 141st lap. Yeah, this is one of those tracks that pulls in assets from all of the other Aquilaris tracks. It's one of the few tracks that has no unique distinctions from the other tracks on the same planet. Just about. Like this little off-road, I think. Wait. Well, no, because I think you come down this way. And bumpies, never mind. Yeah, nearly none. Maybe this little tube section. That's about it. Turn holding his heat really high here. Good. He might be a little bit too high. Oh no, he should be fine. Oh, especially that little bonk. Okay, he didn't underheat yet, but he was really close. So that's a more of a speedrunning term that we do is underheating. So if you're Nektarn bonked into the corner there. But yeah, underheating is when another crash from Nektarn, or from that's not good. Man, quit crashing! I'm trying to talk here. Oh my god. Or do that. Underheating is when you are cooled down 100%. You're not cooling down anymore, but you're not boosting and using heat. And it's basically unused boost that you could have used, and it's unrecoverable time loss. Now, if that's not good using Bullseye and how ridiculous this cooling is, it's very hard to not underheat. Especially when it crashes. That just resets your heat. But Nektarn's going to underheat here, coming into the end here. But doesn't matter because he got a 432. Very nice. Press the button. There we go. And that's no good with a 453. Sub 5, respectable. Yeah, this is now match point for Nektarn. This is a best of 9, so first to 5 wins. We'll see if that's no good can pull out all the stops here and try to take a win off Nektarn here. With this being the last day of group stage, these two are guaranteed to go in the bracket. Oh, that's not good. Wants to buck the track ban or the track pick over to Nektarn, but he doesn't have one in mind. A kind gesture, for sure. So we'll probably just see the usuals. Banning Ben and Grabvine once again. Very cookie cutter bans. Very easy to follow. It's pretty good. Oh, interesting. All right. So we're going to go to Zaga Challenge. Staying in semi-pro. This one has a unique aspect to it where there is a gigantic bulldozer at the end of the lap that, depending on how fast you get there, might be in a really precarious spot. With Ben banned, not really sure where the bulldozer is going to be sitting at. Yeah, so once again, I expect to see Bullseye versus Bulls. Yep, Nektarn picking Bulls. And for it. Bullseye. Yep. Okay. Okay, I think this is the start. Okay. I think that was 3 seconds. Favor of Nektarn, I think. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. I'm gonna do. Alright, hopefully that worked. See Nektarn stream pause for a moment, and yes! Alright, they are synced to the millisecond. Let's go. Yeah, early parts of Zaga here, very long straight, so Bull's is going to have the upper hand once again. Oh, Nektarn taking right side. Interesting. A little bit slower than left side. Not that big of a deal. I think That's No Good did take left side. Kind of hard to tell. Well, I guess we'll never know. It's a bit buffer too much for me to tell. Alright, now for the last long straight here. And then we will see our good pal, the Bulldozer. Alright, so he's down there. That's good. Generally on first lap, if you get there around the 120 mark, it'll be at the bottom. Oh! He got a little bit higher though for That's No Good. He was there a little bit later. Crashed right into it, looked like. Getting a 146 first lap. Tarn's just gonna go ahead and just zoom on out of here. And look at him go, even on uphill. Bulls could go over 1,000. Oh, That's No Good. Getting stuck there on the Bulldozer on the inside on the wall. Smack right into it. Ooh, Nektarn taking a nasty bonk there. So that's another unique aspect of this game, where the longer you go without stopping or bonking into walls, the higher your cruise speed actually gets. So if you bonk, you're gonna lose that speed that you got, or if you crash, you lose all of it. In a max upgrades scenario like we're in now, it doesn't matter too terribly much. Oh, and Nektarn taking it very slow, but he doesn't crash, so that's good. Yeah, in a max upgrades scenario, it doesn't matter too very much unless both players are like really hotly contested. But if you're in a no upgrade situation and you're using someone like Bulls, his acceleration is really bad. So getting up to speed takes a little bit. Alright, so we're both on the 3rd lap here. About to hit the market section 1 last time. And he doesn't block. Good. It is pretty interesting though. He is taking the right side all 3 laps. That's something I normally never see. Alright, makes over the jump. He has the long straight and the last Bulldozer. See where it's going to be sitting at. Generally on good pace, it's at the top. And it is. You're nice and slow. Nice. Let's go. And boom, there we go. 440. Nektarn with the win. All right. So once That's No Good is finished here, we will bring him up for a quick word. Oh, wow, the bulldozer's way back there for That's No Good. That's kind of funny. Coming in with a 512. Well, congrats to Nektarn on the 5-0. Very nice. GG's, that was very well played for both of you.
It was a fun race.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I had some super unnecessary deaths and a drop from Abyss, but other than that, I think it was okay.
It's better than a drop due to an unnecessary death that you couldn't avoid in Abyss.
Yeah, I guess.
I do like that when both of you took the penalty lap, you both fell off at the same point. That really short turn coming back onto the main route. You both just zoom right off the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like you guys were still warming up on Howler with all those early crashes, but
yeah.
got into it after that, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right.
Whose idea was to do it's like a challenge? I don't think I've ever played that track properly before.
It looked like you had the route down.
I don't know. I basically closed my eyes and just wiggled the controller stick and went, that's what we're doing then.
Oh, hey, I mean, it worked out for the most part. You had some good dozer placements, especially there on lap 3. It was way out of your way, so you didn't have to worry about it.
One, I was stupid because I forgot that pushing up on the stick goes up, not down. So I flew into it instead of away from it.
Yeah, I noticed for you, Nektarn, you took the dozer really slow to make sure you didn't smack into it.
Yeah. I'm not comfortable with those at all, so.
I can't blame you. That's probably your best bet to do.
Yeah.
Tourney setting like this.
Yeah. I'm not used to playing the pod. What's his name?
Bulls.
Bulls. Yeah. So I wasn't really sure how to take the
turn down there.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I think, what was it? Sunken City, you decided on Elon instead of Bulls that time?
Yeah, I was just gonna try him out.
I had a feeling that's what it was. It was just testing out the grounds there.
Yeah. I didn't want to play Bulls old tracks, so.
that gets really boring really quickly if you just get playing Bulls.
Alrighty, well, thank you for everybody for watching. Thank you guys for racing. That was some solid pod racing. Appreciate it. Shout out to Speed Gaming once again for letting us host this tourney once again on their channels. We appreciate that. We'll see you then.
Bye.